belonging just means, belonging means being wherever you can be and being yourself, you know, not having to change to fit in, but being celebrated for your difference. And for me, New York is the best place for that. We're a bunch of non-belongers belonging together. Translate that.
Belonging, you know, in a sense, when you're an artist, you never really kind of feel like you fit in. You're always a little different. And you know that from ever since you're a kid, that there's something not normal about you. But it doesn't mean that you can't belong. I feel like I belong both in Helsinki, Finland, and New York City in the same way, equally. I feel like I love both places equally. And I feel incredibly lucky that I get to embrace two places with so much love at the same time. And as we're honoring the Finnish Independence Day, I can say that I am really grateful that I am able to be a dual citizen. And of course, in the end, we're all part of Team Humanity. So it's even bigger than these two countries that I feel so much love for. It's beyond that. That's it. Team Humanity.
Belonging is not a geographic thing, it's a feeling. I felt it the first time I came to New York in my heart, and I also get the same feeling when it's Finland's Independence Day. Yeah, so for me, it's a feeling. It was a relief when I came to New York and for the first time felt that I'm at the place where I belong.
Belonging to me means so many things when I think about my home country, Finland. For me, I could have several homes in my life, but there is only one home country for me, Finland. And belonging to me means that when I arrive back home in Helsinki airport, I feel happy, relaxed, that I have arrived in the country where I grew up, and that country has allowed me to develop my life and career where I've ended up being and going and traveling. But essentially, belonging means that I am always welcome to come back home to Finland.
I've lived in New York City for most of my life, and I feel like I belong here because this just is the place that I go to school. It's the place that I know pretty much everybody from. It's the place where my parents live. It's where I live. It's the place where, you know, it's the place where I take the train. It's the place where I hang out with friends at parks. It's the place where I listen to music and I go to concerts and I laugh around in the East Village. If we were to go to Finland, I don't know whether that would be the place, even though, you know, my relatives are Finnish, like almost all my ancestry relatives, like heritage is Finnish. I just don't really see it as a place that I truly belong in. So yeah, it's kind of a mix between both, but I feel like I belong in a place where I am safe, where I know what to do next.
As a Finn who's never lived in Finland, I've struggled with belonging basically my whole life until I came to New York, because New York allows me to be myself in a way which I haven't felt anywhere else.
Belong in New York because everybody comes here. As we mentioned in our talk, this is the city where everyone in the world comes to. So you can be from any background and feel really comfortable here. And for me, being somewhere where there's so many different cultures and you can have different food and hear different languages and see different people in their outfits and have different heritage and traditions, it's important to me to have that on a daily basis. And it's where I grew up, it's where I want to raise my family, it's where I feel like I belong.
It's integral to you, and it's something that you know that is a part of your identity. It's something that not almost anyone else can truly comprehend. Your own sense of belonging, your own lineage, your own ancestry, your own heritage. And well, it's a beautiful thing to know when you truly, it's a beautiful thing to feel when you truly belong in a place.
It's easier than you think. Embrace your difference instead of, trying to be the same. And I know that's usually backwards. It's like all of us are the same, but embrace the differences and have the conversations, and you'll feel like you belong so much more quickly.